Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you are here for another sample Saturday. I am very excited. I have several samples. I have more this week than I have in the past several weeks. So let's get right into it. Talk about them, if I think that they are worth purchasing, if I would ever purchase them, or if I got another sample of them, if I would pass them along, because yeah, there's a couple that I feel that way about in here. So if you have not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like bell or like thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever. Man, my brain is not working. Both of those really do help a small YouTuber out. And then leave me a comment. Let me know what samples you have been using lately. Okay, we're going to start with this one from Estee Lauder. This is the Perfectly Clean Triple Action Cleanser Toner Makeup Remover. I hated this. Oh my gosh, I hated this so bad. I would like pass this along in a heartbeat if I ever got this again. So it is a pump, so you pump it out, but it's so thin and it does not help with a use a Foreo at night or a Clarisonic. It was horrendous with the Clarisonic, and it was not much better with my Foreo. And I just have like the little, sample size one that's like I'm trying to use it up, and it just keeps going and going. This one I would put on my face, and I would not put any water on my face first. Dry face, if you have any water, it's going to just not have any slip at all. So I put it on my face dry. I would put another pump on my Clarisonic or my Foreo, and then I turn that thing on, and it kind of worked. I went through this so fast though, because I needed so much of this to like get any sense of feeling clean, any sense of like slip. And I would put like 2 or 3 pumps on in the course of using my Clarisonic, because it felt so rough because it didn't have any slip to it at all. Now, if you want something that's just a quick clean that you put on and you take off, and you're not going to be using a cleansing device, sure, go for it. I would say you might like it, but for me, it was a definite no, and it was a hell no. I will never try it again. I detested it, kind of thing. Okay, next up is from Hanskin. This is the little sample of it. It is the Real Complexion Hyaluron Skin Essence. It's a 5-in-1 with an 11-free system. I don't know what that means. So I've been using this. It's fine. I haven't noticed anything good or anything bad from using it. I do have a full size of this that I got in my February BoxyCharm when I briefly lost my mind and resubscribed. So I will continue. I will use that one eventually. It is not my favorite. It's not one that I would go out and get. If you want something that's very neutral, maybe. But if I'm going to use a toner or an essence, I'm still going to go for the Glow Recipe Watermelon one, because that is still my favorite. We have from Ouai, this is the hair oil. I went through this so fast. Oh my gosh. This is like maybe 2 uses in this guy. It is a very, very lightweight oil formula. If you want something that just, I don't know, like I wouldn't recommend this, because I feel like my hair is pretty healthy and pretty soft and manageable. And I just felt like this did absolutely nothing for my hair. So I feel like if it did nothing for my hair and it didn't feel any nicer, like I don't think it's going to help anybody else if you have any sort of hair problem at all, or if you're doing any like dry, like heat styling or anything. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. This is another one. Oh my gosh, this was horrendous. I hated this. This is the NudeStix Lemon a Detox and Glow Micropeel. I have a full size of this. I am taking it out of my mask pile and putting it in my pass along pile because I did not like it. I used this little tiny packet, and I started to try to like rub it over my skin. No, it immediately clumped up. It did not like roll over my skin. You couldn't even like get it out on your skin before. It was just completely clumped up, and it did nothing. It didn't feel like it did anything. It didn't get touching enough of my skin for a long enough time that it would even help at all. So no, it was terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. I would say avoid it. Marshmallow Primer from NYX. I have a full size of this that I got in my Trend Mood box like 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years at this point because I'm pretty sure it was during the beginning of lockdown. So I did enjoy this, and I will definitely continue using it. I don't know if I got enough of a use. I got 2 uses out of this, and I enjoyed it, but I'm not sure if I loved it or not. So it's a maybe. It's one that I would say, if you have oily skin, it still worked, but it wasn't mattifying primer at all. So I kind of enjoyed it, and I kind of liked it, but I'm not sure if I loved it or not. It's one that I want to give another go. This was interesting. I had this in with my serums. I thought this was an acne serum, and then I read it, and I was like, oh, it's a cleanser. So this was in my project pan, but it's a cleanser, and I was trying not to do foil pack cleansers, but I would if it was a spot treatment. No. This is from Peace Out. It is the Blemish Bomb with salicylic acid, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and 8 amino acid complex. And if I had read it, it says it's an exfoliating cleanser. Did I read it? No. I did enjoy this. If I had an opportunity to try a bigger size of this, I would take it. It does have a little bit of a grit to it. I enjoyed it though. I remember enjoying it and being like, oh, this is so much better than that Estee Lauder one. So it is one that I would be interested in trying out a larger size of eventually. All right, next up is from Korres. This is the Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening 24-hour moisturizer. I enjoyed this moisturizer. I think it's pretty good. I was having a lot of issues with my skin, and I was like, I don't know if it's the moisturizer, if I don't have a good enough moisturizer or what. And I started using this, and I still don't know like if it helped that much with my skin or if it was just like what was going on with my body at the time. So I do enjoy this, and I would, and I have purchased this in the past, and I would, enjoy other samples of this or full size if I got it on sale. That's the kicker. This one has like maybe one more use, so I'm counting it as an empty too. The only one that I'm not counting as an empty this week is my Hanskin, because I have a few uses left of that one, but everything else is like gone or pretty much gone, except, oh, I lied. There's this one. I hated this one. I hated this one so much. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited to use it. And then I was like, this is terrible. And it is from Loreal. It is the Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. Thought it would be fine. So put it on. No big deal. It's kind of, lotiony. Went on fine. Didn't think much of it. My skin was so dry. Oh my gosh. It like sucked everything out of my skin. And it might work better in the summer. I'm hanging on to the sample, and I will revisit it in the heat of summer when it is like just gross in July. But even in like 70, 80 degree weather, which we had, it was terrible. It was not one, like, I think you can already tell maybe like, I can already feel like my skin on the back of my hand going. So no, it was not for me. I would only recommend that to somebody who had like super oil slick face, or like heat of summer sweaty type of thing. Even oily combo, like I have a combo skin, but it was not good. And I don't usually hate primers. Like, I might not enjoy some of them, but that one was like, oh. Last one. This one is, I have maybe one use if I cut it up and scrape it out. This is from Tula. This is the Wrinkle Treatment Drops. It is a retinol alternative serum. It was fine. It was nothing to write home about. It was, kind of nice, very, very thin and liquidy. So I felt like I had to use more of it because I was trying to like spread it out on my face. And it just absorbed so quickly that I was using more than I normally would for a retinol or a retinol alternative. It was fine though. Nothing super exciting. Not my favorite retinol that I've tried thus far. I'm still trying. I have a couple more retinols to try. So you'll see another one of those next sample Saturday. So that is it for my samples this past couple weeks. quite a few, much more than I have had in the past. I don't know how many I'm going to have in this next go round because I feel like I haven't been using quite as many samples this past couple weeks. Well, it's been a week. So I feel like I'm halfway through and I haven't started as many things as I did last time. So we'll see. Let me know how you are doing as well. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.